am obsessed with cheese straws. These little cheese straws are the perfect snack or appetizer for any occasion. Whether you are having an event or you have friends over or just craving something cheesy and delicious, all you need is a few ingredients and pop them in the oven. Let's make our cheese straws. Into a bowl I am adding unsalted room temperature butter, and this right here is 100% butter, which makes the flavor even better. And I'm adding some sharp cheddar cheese. It may look like a lot of cheese, but it's totally delicious. And we're going to beat this on high speed until it's doubled in size, increasing volumes, very light and very fluffy. Making cheese straws reminds me so much of making cheese paste, so I like to flavor it really well. We're going to stop after about 5 minutes of mixing. Scrape down the bowl, and you can add a little bit of cayenne pepper, but I like to add some of my Trini hot sauce because there's shanobeni, there's the garlic, there's the onions, there's the pimento peppers and everything in here, and it gives it an amazing flavor, especially when you're making cheese paste. Continue to mix. I'm adding a little bit of granulated garlic, some salt, some baking powder, and I'm going to mix again. For the overall aesthetic, I like to add a little bit of dried parsley, not too much. You can use the orange cheddar cheese or you can use the yellow. We're going to add some pastry flour. You can add some all-purpose flour in here, but I prefer to use the pastry flour just because I get the better texture overall. And this right, the mix. If you are mixing and it has a perfect ratio and it's not coming together, here is a tip. One key thing to note when you're making cheese straws is depending on your temperature where you are located. If you are in the tropics, it's going to be very easy for you to mix, but if you are in North America when it's winter, it's going to be even more difficult because the butter will not get so soft easily. So what I do to help out is to add a little bit of melted butter, and it's going to bring it together. I will leave the adjustments in the description box for you. If you are using this method, please subtract the melted butter from the overall amount of butter. You can use any type of piping tip to pipe your cheese straws, but today I am going to be using the Wilton 1M, which is my favorite one. If you don't have a piping tip, simply cut your piping bag or your Ziploc bag and pipe them without one. When filling the piping bag, you want to make sure that you are pushing it in because you don't want any air bubbles when you are piping. The length of the cheese straws would depend on you and how long you want to go. This is how long I prefer them, as they will puff up and become nice and crispy in the oven. If you enjoy cooking and baking as much as I do, be sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any requested recipe, type it in the comment section. And we're going to do another design using another tip. This one is much easier than the other one. When cheese straws are finished baking and they are nice and golden, they will be soft while in the oven, or even when you take them out, they will still be soft. Don't worry, while cooling and air is introduced to them, they will become nice and crisp. We are going to bake the straight ones for 10 minutes at 350, and these ones are going to go for 14 to 16 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you for watching today's episode. Make sure you subscribe, share the video, help me to grow my YouTube channel by telling a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend, and see you in another one of my recipes.